I'm ready to just kill them all.
I can't see anything.
21.
Yeah. So you jump off, you go up, and you just slaughter some poor Vistani child. Just boom. Jaw comes clean off the face. You can see like he had a cold, so there's like mucus, blood, and just a twitching body. You hear the 5 other people flee into the woods.
It's fine. This is what we're paid to do here, guys.
So you hop back on the wagon. And,
I go over and
I look completely nonchalant.
I'm actually going to go grab the child by the leg, toss it over my shoulder, and...
Alright, when you pick him up, a small pouch filled with gemstones falls out. 5 50 gold piece gemstones fall out of the pouch.
Nice. Brett shows up and Jay's all
Give it's more money than we gained all campaign.
Yeah, that's more than we got the last 6 sessions.
Now you're gonna be able to buy a quill and some ink.
Well, we need to buy you a new ranged weapon because you have destroyed everyone that's available. Yeah.
Well,
and that's all you're good
hasn't he destroyed?
Brett's character has like 5.
Well, last session he destroyed a longbow and the heavy crossbow I gave him. And
there is a light crossbow that this little Vistani baby really was firing. That the assassin just completely.
You can't use 2 attacks with it though, unless you have the real.
I'm gonna eat the gemstones and then go throw the child up on the wagon.
Okay. All right.
You say eat?
Yeah. Like,
you're gonna eat the child?
Well, eat the gemstones. Leave the child.
Now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ate the gemstones.
You passed them, right? You're just holding them in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense to me, you know.
Keeps him warm. He doesn't have pockets. All right, so you continue down the aisle, and it takes longer than you think. Your wagon loses a right rear wagon wheel, and appears to have been sawed in half by the druids, just to break down at a certain moment or whatever, to be more dismantled. So you guys end up having to change that, and it takes
mending.
Yes, you can.
Okay, cantrip.
So that'll cut off. I got 4 hours on fix it time. Go ahead and roll a d4, and that's how much time you'll take off. 2. All right, so you put back 2 hours, and nothing happens the entire time you're out in the wilderness. You've got the wagon full of wine.
Before we continue, I'd like to go ahead a little bit in the woods, like on the side, and just keep an eye out, be like really vigilant about.
Okay.
See if those people are coming back.
Okay. Roll me a twinkle in your eye check.
Oh yeah, that's great. I'm hyper vigilant right now. I got a 5 total.
As he knocks himself unconscious from a low branch.
I just gave myself a good pat on the back for cutting a child's head off. Swagger out.
You find up ahead on the road a wooden raven with a hidden compartment.
With a 5? It's amazing.
Inside the compartment is a fang of some kind.
What are you, the tooth collector?
Yeah, I am.
You aren't? Oh, yeah. Just add that to the rest of them.
Wooden
The
raven.
bone collector.
Can I take a knowledge religion or a knowledge arcana, whichever it would be, to see if or knowledge nature?
Make a nature.
Try to nature to identify the thing. Well, nature's my worst. But that's a 15.
Appears to be a human vampire fang.
Ooh.
It was inside a raven?
A
It was inside of a wooden raven.
Like a statue or a carving?
Does it say only Blinksky? Blinksky, Blink?
We found out the ravens are good in this world. All the ravens.
Wasn't there like a raven feather?
Yeah, we have it. And the ravens actually tried to help us in the last session. Randomly, they just started pulling away the little
There was this scene like from Hitchcock's The Birds where we walk outside and there's like 200 of them just sitting on the fence looking at us.
It does say on the bottom, is no blinksy, is no fun.
It's no fun.
So when you tap on the tail 3 times, the neck pops out, and there's a secret compartment with a vampire fang. Which Blinksy always seems to think that certain toys are appropriate for children, and this one appears to be no different than his other versions.
I would start with
5 more rolls.
Somebody want to do it?
Sure.
No.
16, 10, 3, 9, 7.
Aww. Alright, so you guys make it past the Raven River crossroads. You guys fixed the signpost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That was-
Absolutely.
I think we did try to fix it after we found the way that we were going. I'm pretty sure we said something about that.
I'm positive I did that.
I fixed
know,
it
I
before I
remember.
played
I remember that specifically.
That's what his character was doing
That's
last
what I.
session?
That's what I
Let's see if
stayed back to fix.
Somebody roll a d4. High is good for the players. If you roll a 1, it's all obliterated and you're going to get lost into the wilderness.
Did they never give me the map that I asked for?
2.
Okay.
I did ask for a map.
You're not quite sure if it's straight, so you just got to line it up with a map. It shows, it's an outdated map. It actually shows a picture of the sun in the corner, and it says if the sun's here, you'll see the reflection off the tree.
But
which
there's
shows
no
which
sun
way
in
is north.
Bavaria.
Barovia, yeah, nothing, just...
Bavarian cream?
I always do that.
If I roll survival, would it help?
Yeah, it's risky right now because you're at the crossroads. You might end up. You guys recall that Lake Baratok is to the north, but because the trails begin to wind across each other at these crossroads, some of them take you a quarter mile off, sometimes back.
Would them having been here before give them an advantage at all?
Not since the rains. And your character just woke up in the back of the wagon. It's like, oh. You look over and you're laying next to a half dragon, and they're like, so that's how you woke up. So we're gonna say your character's from Under Earth then, since he's got this kind of background. What does it say for his actual background then?
Oh,
Yeah, because so it could be anything. Yeah, let's have you be from the underworld then. Underswamp. Okay, so survival check. Whoever's got the highest survival.
I'm +4.
Dave, no getting drunk. School wasn't that bad.
Okay. +2.
10.
What's his survival? Gort, what you got?
His survival.
What's your survival?
What's your survival?
+2.
Roll it up, bitch.
Oh, we roll it? Well, I think you had +4 on it.
Yeah, well, and it was ended up being a 10.
Oh. 9.
So you two begin to bicker. And she's right.
Listen, woman. You don't know what you're talking about.
Woman? What do you...
Are you not woman?
Yes, but that's
I am man, you are woman.
Hey, I'm about to be triggered right now by that derogatory tone.
Listen, it is this way.
Well, how come you're right?
Because I rolled 10.
They're fighting out which direction to actually go.
I figure as much.
You come back after having a leak.
And I'm so triggered, I need my safe space right now.
Oh, good. And
Shit.
so anyways, your map says that the north should be Lake Baratok if you want to go up north to some questionable tower. Or you can continue to head what looks like that way. There's like a little maze of where wagons have gone different ways through the trees and stuff, but probably that way. Make a survival.
My survival's great.
For one?
So you join in on the fight.
Did you hear what he called me? He called me woman.
Are you not woman?
Yes.
What are you not
He took a
woman?
derogatory
That's not sexy.
He took a derogatory tone.
It doesn't
Woman is
matter
not
if you're a man
sexist.
or a woman. He
It is
is
the same.
probably weaker than you. You're both just you're both not even worthy of the title of human. You couldn't climb a rope.
Okay,
it was a
well-
2-story building.
You
If
guys
we go to the top of the tower, we can see.
And you just discovered that the sailor can't read. He's been holding the map.
Why don't we climb the tower?
Murdash suggests to climb
Because
the
we've
tower.
never been there before. And that sounds dangerous. And why would we bring the wine to a place we've never been where we're likely to get robbed?
Well, can we find our
Are you
old
afraid of tower?
tracks? We
No, I
Oh,
want to.
there's been
We
tracks
have a
through
job.
here. You're not
Our
sure
job
what
is
you're
to
here.
defend the wagon,
None
get
of you
it
guys are
to
rangers, in
town,
other words.
kill everyone in our path, and that's the job. Single-minded purpose. If we get sidetracked, we won't even have the wine.
Yeah.
We'll park it outside the tower, we'll all go in the tower, and then the wine will be gone.
One of the Malkoviches is like, what she said. The lady with the brown stain and the chainmail.
Well, hurry up and make up your mind. I'm gonna go and pull an arm off the kid. Start snacking.
Fine, I think we go this way.
Is that way back towards Valaki?
Yes, that's what I said
All
to
right,
Valaki. She says no.
I asked you guys in
we'll go
the
that
wagon.
way.
You guys know the road.
Because while you may be a pathetic weakling,
Yes, I am pathetic weakly.
you're not...
They're just grunts. They're
So-
just muscle-bound freaks. Just here to haul the stuff. Everybody else is trying to get all the people that know shit, the smart people. Well, since you're the first wagon going out, you're kind of the sacrificial wagon, so they sent the 2 grunts.
I see.
I'm gonna grab the child, swinging by his legs, toss him. The child points the way.
Roll me a d6.
4.
2.
We head back to the Wizard of Oz.
Yep. They're still not having any luck.
I'm gonna start leading the wagon towards the child, pick up the child, and start
Why are
leading
you
the
carrying
horses.
this child?
I would
Ooh.
assume... I was going to say to
As I'm
bury it.
eating one of its
Rush in from the Underdark.
Wait, you want to eat this poor child that this beast woman here destroyed?
Want to? Bam! I throw the rest of the carcass into the wagon.
The 2 Wizard of Wines guys make kind of a holy Markovia symbol. Ghosts haunt the dead bodies, and they come back from the dead often.
All right.
Food!
No, we're going the way he wants
It has
because
an
I
odd
trust
taste to it.
he has a brain muscle.
me a D20.
Because if he doesn't have any body muscles, then he has to at least have a brain muscle.
Well,
You puke up a little bit of blackness,
I don't have intelligence,
which you're
but I have
kind of used
wisdom.
to with the acid,
Right,
but it's
so-
got like
yeah.
maggots in it. And the body's begun to putrefy rather rapidly.
Look what your fool talk has done!
Why don't you wander off that way?
We've wasted
And we're
enough
gonna go.
time!
We're gonna go.
Toss the body out of the wagon.
All right, I'm just gonna start. I'll take an athletics test to start pulling the wagon towards the way that he said.
All right, roll me a d6.
D6. My athletics is plus 10 now, by the way. 5.
3.
What that means, but the way that he had pointed out.
All right, you hope you're going the right way.
I'm
Roll me
fine.
another 5 d20s.
I'll do it. 13. 9. 17. 1. And 10.
All right. You realize that you've gone the right direction, but you came to the trail that goes both north past Baratok and south here, and you somehow ended up on the trail.
The north
There
trail?
is and there is a split, and you can see through the woods the top of the tower out there, and then the rest of it heads through the dark woods.
Then what's the name of the town we're going to? Where's that?
You're headed to Valaki, right there.
What time of day
You'll
is
make it
it?
either way if you just go.
What time of day is it?
Well, it's 9 plus.
Dusk.
It's 18.
So
It's about 6
We
p.m.
need to go to Valaki. It's getting. We need to just power as fast as we
If
can
you want
this
to push
hill.
on through the night, do you have dark vision?
No, I'm a dragonborn.
Okay.
I just breathe acid.
That's what I smell when you talk.
like the fly. Need a garlic barn. That would work too. All right, so you push on through the night. I need 5 more d20s.
Ooh, I'll get it. 8, 16, 9, 16, 9.
Okay. Roll me a d12 plus a d8.
What is it? 15 plus at night.
1 and 1.
10 plus.
Oh, cool. Not on the nighttime. You didn't want to roll low, but the daytime you definitely did.
It's not nighttime
Nighttime
yet.
it means it's dry.
It's not nighttime yet.
There's 4
getting
hours
later.
of daylight in fucking Barovia, alright? You have from 8 a.m. to noon, and that is daylight.
In Alaska.
Hey, you wanted your moment.
Yeah.
I can fight Strahd again.
Read me the paragraph, or you can read it quietly yourself.
I think it's raining. I'm putting my bike up. Right back.
Okay.
Do you need a light?
So anyways, that happens.
That's awesome.
You're starting to think it's bad luck. So roll me a D13 charisma saving throw.
You should have charisma as a saving throw at least. If you're a paladin. You should have +3 for
Charisma bonus
proficiency.
and your
Yeah,
proficiency.
I should have the proficiency
Because
and
paladins have
actual-
wisdom and charisma for there.
Might not be added into that
Yeah.
top part yet.
It's definitely not.
That rain?
Yeah.
11.
All right, so you failed. We're gonna say that
We're probably not going to notice any difference though with the dragonborn.
If he gets possessed.
Not immediately.
No, it'll be the same
Well, I
thing.
mean,
he's just eating
He's
carcasses
acting
and
weird all the
stuff.
time, yeah. He's puking stuff up and then eating it again.
I just assume
Right.
that's what lizard people do.
Yeah.
I don't know if you read that,
Their
but-
skin.
you're in a wagon. Like you're home.
What happened?
Something happened to him. He failed a saving throw. We don't know.
All right, now roll the second one. D12, D8.
8 and 7.
Oh, 15. Oh. All right, so you guys are trying to press on through the night. I need to get some more trees. You guys hear wolves. Lots and lots of wolves.
I'm not afraid of wolves.
I had my berserker, or my barbarian. Is the wolf totem. Wolf totem?
Back up. Gotta be fair, my character's not really afraid of much.
He was
Roll me a
raised
d6
by
to
wolves.
determine how many werewolves there are.
Oh, werewolves.
4.
A little different.
Out of the darkness, the glowing eyes begin to emerge.
Anybody have silver?
I have a silver
Yeah.
short sword.
Yeah, silver on a maul. On a giant hammer.
Is it raining that hard?
That's
Holy.
Holy!
Should go out for a bath?
yeah. Wow.
Needed a cold shower, did you?
Apparently.
Woman?
Mormon?
Let's contact HR and get you.
So what'd you get?
4.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's
Aw.
What you should really do is just exploit the fact that he's a male, and when he's sleeping, strike him in the testicles over and over again until he can't birth children. That's what I did.
What if he was castrated?
Priests not gonna have children. They already cut his balls off
I don't
anyway.
know. I know more priests that have children. They're not legitimate children.
Roll me a d4. I want to know the direction they come from. North, south, east,
3.
west. So they're all coming from this direction. These are not normal wolves, and they don't appear to be traveling with lesser wolves. You've heard tales of werewolves traveling with other wolves. These are werewolves, all in wolf form, but you can see scraps of clothing on them as they come out of the darkness, moving around, darting back and forth. The horses become very skittish, and I got to see somebody roll me 2d20s and see if the drivers are able to hold the horses.
Well, I'm on a horse also, so should I?
Yes, make your own, and then you can make the other one.
12.
12, good.
Is this an animal handling?
Yes.
8.
What are we trying to do?
What could go wrong with a running
Absolutely
horse?
nothing.
What are we
Okay.
trying to do?
Oh,
The horses are
the
getting
horses are
spooked.
skittish.
Oh.
Anyways, these things are menacing you from a distance of 20, 30 feet coming through the darkness of the woods, and they're not making any attempt to hide their location or anything. And they just kind of keep moving in and moving out from your line of sight. You're not quite sure why they're acting this way, but it's got to be a good, bad reason. Why don't
Can
use all of
I
these?
being from the Dresden verse,
Yes.
I probably have some knowledge of werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
Probably true.
Yeah. Do I know if they can be reasoned with while in wolf form?
Roll me d20. Hope for the best.
10.
You have
No
smack
idea
dab in the middle.
if these can be reasoned with. You know that the socialized kinds can. You know your ones in Chicago that just kind of eat the occasional garbage man and.
The ones that go to the old off-leash dog park and stuff like that.
Yep. Mostly at the Masonic Lodge.
All right, I'm gonna.
Because we wanted to meet. Yes.
The werewolf guy eventually.
Right.
Because he's the enemy of our enemy is our friend kind of thing. That's part of the prophecy.
Right. The find Maddox.
We had the whole tarot reading, and one of the things is a werewolf is our enemy's enemy. Turn her against him. Turn her against him?
Turn her against him.
So,
One of the-
Strahd's enemy.
One of the drivers mentions children of the Mother Night. That's what they are.
What does he mean by that?
Mother Night is probably the werewolf we have to find,
hook up with.
because it's a she.
You want to have sex with a female werewolf?
That's what they say.
No, we want her to help us kill Strahd.
Hey, we're not ruling out
Well,
sex.
the
though.
sex could be good. You never know.
Hey, any creature that can lick its own balls and mine, I am.
That's most helpful.
All right. Do we want to try to reason with them? Because if we do, I'm gonna whisper to you. I was like, I don't know. I've seen you talk to these kind of nature creatures before. I don't know if we want to try to talk to them.
These
we
two,
don't. I'm gonna try.
These
to
two
scare
have
them
moved
away.
to the back.
I'm gonna climb underneath the wagon and hide.
Okay.
Jay, what did my failure on my animal handling roll?
It's skittish, but it did not.
Who has
freak yet.
good, like either persuasion
I can
or diplomacy?
intimidate very well.
Not intimidate.
That if they don't reason well, that might be the best way. But if he's gonna, if we're gonna
reason with it?
if we're gonna try to reason with them, I think she has the best chance because she's reasoned with nature stuff before. She has
All
the
right.
Fey presence thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's use that. Yeah, Faye.
So I'll go with.
Well, the fur will be flying then.
I roll my eyes at him. Whatever it is. The troglodyte over there. The one lurking underneath the wagon.
All right, you've gotten underneath the wagon.
I'm gonna draw my sword and stand by her, and if she fails, I'm gonna start intimidating them.
Okay.
Does it look to be like an alpha or a leader of some sort?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one right here. It snarls at those two over there, and they begin following closer to the wagon. They've seen you underneath, and they kind of ignore you.
I nod to you.
And they
to
sniff up to the back of the wagon.
keep in front of those two.
I'm gonna
keep away from the people.
go into the summer Fae, the good Fae presence.
A good witch.
And
I'm gonna stand behind her and give her some kind of authority, just with the size of.
Yeah, what she said.
He's gonna whip out his bagaga. The size of it's gonna give her a
She's a she and she's a she.
Oh, wow.
But you're a
Almost
he,
six.
but he's a he.
Yeah.
And you're a.
We're back to more males than females. For a while, we were more females than males.
Yeah, for a long time, I was the only male.
How'd that work out for the group?
That's why he's a priest.
Pretty good for a while.
I'm the most male one at this table as a
you're
chick.
questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like in
That runner from East Africa.
in Aliens, what was it, Rodriguez or whatever?
Oh,
Vasquez.
Vasquez, right there.
Has she ever been mistaken
So
for a
you've got
man?
hairy armpits.
Probably. Yeah. Well. Yeah, probably.
So I'm gonna go into the Fae presence and approach the that looks to be the leader.
Okay. So you crawl up to the front of the wagon. The horse that Calixto's on is jumping and rearing all over. The other one's like chomping on its bit. And the two drivers here have crawled inside the wagon, and they're like, "Yeah, you talk to him, lady." And
we get a
the
name
one snarls.
Mother Night.
And this one comes around the front, and they're being very careful not to spook the horses for some reason.
They probably want the freaking wine.
Hand over the wine.
Is it the side?
Yeah.
We have business with Mother Night.
Two of them come up, plant their paws on the back gate, start sniffing inside. You're gonna say that? All right, roll me a bullshit roll.
Hopefully you have good deception. You're charisma based, so.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to address, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, we want something to try to get him away from us.
Yeah.
I was just gonna try to scare him. Be like,
No, I mean we want to ally with them because
we do want business with Mother Night. Yeah, we do kind of have business with Mother Night, but we don't have official business yet. We just want it.
fucking.
It's okay. It's okay. You can fucking swear.
That's Dave.
So, how bad you roll?
I got a 7.
And then roll me a d20 on reaction. High's good for the players.
6.
Okay.
Well, what is my? Let me look at what my favorite
At this point,
presence
I'll
does
probably
today.
step in front of you.
I think they are potentially better. The reaction is more favorable towards me.
I think you have advantage if you. That's what Fey Presence gives, isn't it?
Exactly. Do we really have?
The creatures that fail their saving throw. Oh, so it's a little different. As an action, you can. Because each creature in a 10-foot cube originating from you to make a wisdom saving throw against your warlock spell DC. The creatures that fail the saves are all charmed or frightened by you, your choice.
Do you want to charm them or frighten them?
Charm them.
See if they pass.
So I guess we did that wrong.
Yeah, I thought it was advantage.
No. And my wisdom DC, my spell DC is.
What
16.
are you?
A warlock.
Oh, okay.
And soccer mom.
Soccer
Makes sense.
mom. Gonna squirt.
With large fake breasts.
All right. They don't seem fazed by it. This one has jumped down over here and is sniffing at the feet of your horse.
I'm gonna turn to the ones that are.
And they kind of, the wagon kind of gets turned to the side, and the horses end up in the bushes over here, and the wagon gets stopped sideways.
I say to the leader, we could possibly work out a deal for some of the wine if we could. We need help against Strahd.
Roll me a d20 on your check again.
That's where I was going to go.
So 7.
All right. At this point, now that all these people are failing with their diplomacy, which always fails, I am going to turn to the
Diplomacy always fails. There's a nuke button.
I am going to point my sword to the ones pushing the wagons and say, if you continue moving that, I will kill you. I've slain worse than the likes of you, and I'm going to intimidate.
Okay.
And I'm going to get a 19. No, 17. I'm sorry. I have a +7.
Okay. They kind of back off and look around the edge to the front. The alpha raises its tail up front, snarls some more. Your horse tries to buck you off. Go ahead and make your animal.
Probably should have gotten off of it.
Stop fucking riding horses.
9 total?
Total.
Okay, so even though it's chained up to the wagon, it still manages to buck you off.
That's amazing.
And you land north, south, east, west. Roll me a d4. So you land on this side, next to the alpha, on the floor.
Do we have our characters out? I'm sorry.
Ka-chunk. I don't remember which one was you.
I have the little.
Like, this is the priest.
Yeah, this.
Here, just throw the chicken down the floor.
I'm
Okay.
this guy. So
Alright.
I land over here.
I'm over pointing towards the
You're on that
werewolf.
side right in front of the alpha. These two are behind the wagon right there.
Do I suffer any?
Just kind of
hit
warily
points?
hanging behind.
I'm pointing my
Any
sword at
damage?
them.
No.
Was I able to stay underneath the wagon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically just
Can
slow to a crawl.
I
and-
snarl
and
back
it's
at the alpha?
You can try. I just need to figure out what's going to happen here.
Okay.
The alpha basically
Hey Jay.
Barks to
Male
the-
or female?
4-eyed female. You're female. There you go. All right. So the male barks something. You get this banter that's kind of in a half bark and growl, and what you get out of it is that Kirill appears to be their boss, their head werewolf, but the ones in the back mention that if they don't come back with the wine, it won't please Zilyaka.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that as possibly another night.
So there's 2 factions almost.
Or that there's a boss above a boss.
Right.
It's a mini boss.
It's a lieutenant.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Ben.
So I'm going to give you one last check to see if anybody wants to do any other diplomatic actions or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll,
Yeah, if anybody wants to do diplomatic actions, do it now. 'cause
yeah, I'll try the same tact. Just follow up with his. You know, we know there's a plague upon the wind by the name of Strahd, and you know, he's our enemy also. We have common cause.
Don't take all our wine.
14 persuasion.
No. They howl that Mother Night has blessed them with godlike powers and eternal life, and they get into attack formation. Everybody D20s on the initiatives.
Can you just take us to her with the wine?
We don't want to like roll
I'm
into
not
where
sure
there's
we want-
more werewolves.
I'm not sure we want to roll into the werewolf camp without any.
Well, I'm just, yeah.
Character's name.
I understand your logic. I'm just not.
Oh, and if you want to pick
Sure.
a name off of there, I think.
I'm ready. I
that's the
have my
number on
15
it, right?
initiative.
I got
Yeah, that one's good.
plus
Danya.
Danya.
I got a 16.
Nice.
Calixto, Amanda, Aspelar. Alright, Danya, what do you want to do? You may act normally, you're just not used to being in a situation where things around you have been hostile.
Is this a scaredy lizard? Do we have another scaredy lizard? Instead of the scaredy monk, we have a scaredy lizard. Is he just gonna go jump on a rock somewhere and watch the fight?
So you are capable of using all your powers, you just think that,
I'm
Oh, sorry, give me the numbers again.
17.
17 Calixto,
22.
Oh, wow.
Amanda,
You're faster than me.
4.
Aspelar,
15.
15 Yosef.
16.
Sorry,
Already.
Calixto, you go first, then Danya.
I go right after the alpha wolf.
Okay.
Double hack. All right. First roll, and I'm actually going to. Yeah. Okay. So first attack. 12.
You got a silvered weapon?
Silver weapon. 12. Is that hit or no?
AC is in 12.
Okay.
And 12.
And then I'll try with my regular dagger.
Crank it.
That's going to be a hit as well. I don't know if it's going to do any damage.
Do you have the silver short sword?
I have the sword of
Saint Andal.
Saint Andrew.
Actually, it's a silver rapier.
Yep, silver rapier.
It's D8.
D8.
Actually, D6. I'm sorry.
Oh, it is D6.
1,
I
2,
think so. It's either D8 or I think
I
it's.
wrote down D6. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a D6, and it used to
Okay.
be a D8. I think it's D6 again.
For 5
got it.
with the sword. Does the dagger do any damage?
Is the dagger magical or?
No.
Okay. It does damage, they just take half.
Okay, so that's going to be 4, 7 halved would be
3.
3.
Got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a bigger room here. Alright, you're up.
Okay.
And you've been following the group for a while, trying to find the suitable formation, so you'll kind of.
Okay, I'm going to
Yeah.
use Abjure Enemy on the Alpha.
Okay.
So it's Wisdom saving throw,
Failed.
and it's Feared.
Okay.
for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Gotcha.
And it
That's good.
runs.
One down. Probably.
Probably run pretty far in a minute.
Aspelar?
If I see the alpha start running away, then I'm gonna just go after one of these ones that I was pointing at.
Okay.
And I'm going to
The one that I was pointing directly at and making eye contact with, I'm going to do my daily vow of enmity
at and have advantage against it until it's dead. And then I'm going to smite it wholly.
Here it comes.
That's probably a miss. That's definitely a hit. The 20 hits.
Yep.
Okay.
Now let's witness the true power of this battle
I
station.
have 2 attacks.
Do you mind if I
Go crazy.
borrow some of your many
Did you make
dice?
second
Because I have a lot.
I didn't make my second
Go
attack,
ahead.
but it ran
I need
off.
more 6. I got.
Did it- did it
It doesn't have a chance to run off yet. It's
Okay.
just feared.
Sure, I'll swing again with the sword.
And then I need more
7
6. I need one
plus
more
6 is 13.
Hits.
That's going to be 7 more with the silver weapon.
Got it.
And I can reroll 1s for this. Still 1. Is it reroll 1s and 2s for great weapon? It's 1s
Joseph.
and 2s.
Yep, 1s and 2s.
I cast Sacred Flame on leader.
Okay.
So 3, 6, 12. That was
He just needs to make a
9,
dexterity save.
10,
And Amanda?
26.
So it looks like they're fleeing.
28 holy damage to
12.
this this guy.
All right. All right. That's nasty. What did you use for a weapon?
It's not silvered, but it is magic. So I don't know
Okay.
how that affects. When I smite, it's magic.
Damage from non-magical weapons that aren't silvered. So magical theoretically would work.
As long as I'm using the smite, it's radiant damage, which is
Okay.
magic.
Got it.
So the dexterity saving throw.
I got a 12.
Your DC's probably higher than 12 at 5th level.
Okay.
Because you're.
And Amanda.
What's your wisdom?
Am I
16?
threatened at this moment? Like,
18.
Yeah, your DC's like
The one
16 or
that was
17 right now.
chewing around or kind of barking around this one, trying to drive it into the thing, is the closest one to you.
So
what's it trying to do?
Actually, your DC's
It bucked Dave off,
right.
and basically this horse, the werewolf is not trying to eat the horse. It had just kind of directed you guys to end up in the bushes so that the wagon couldn't run off.
15 sacred radiant damage.
Okay, on leader?
Leader.
Shit, taking some damn.
Isn't he the one running away?
Yep, he is now. Alright.
Yeah, I was going to say if he took damage, then.
I am going to cast
gonna be 80 plus
gaseous
your-
form of myself.
Wisdom
Right.
bonus plus
Probably
your
good idea.
proficiency
You can still
bonus,
cast
which
when
is
you're in that,
not-
can't you?
Right.
I think so.
You could just gotta have the voice.
What is it now?
I don't have a voice, I don't think.
That makes sense.
Okay, the leader up and turns tail to run. Somebody roll me 3d12s. The others flee on a roll of 5 or higher.
5,
Flees,
10,
flees,
7.
and flees. And they all take off out into the woods.
How fast are they running, or are they just kind
There's,
of?
yeah, no freaking way we could probably catch
Yeah,
him.
the wolves are
Yeah.
moving at a good pace.
Oh shit! I had to make
40
that
in
up.
wolf form.
Or you can try to follow him or something?
I can only move 10 feet.
Yeah, no, the
Yes.
wolves,
Yeah, not in gaseous
wolves have like
form.
120.
If you were lightning form, can you take a potion of lightning?
I'll climb out from under the wagon and stretch.
You are quite valorous.
He appears to be in a different posture. I mean, completely different posture. Before it was like walking around with a big tail, whatever you have. You have a nub or a tail?
No, it's a tail. Yeah.
Okay. Now it's just kind of like.
I chalk it up to him being a pussy.
What is your name anyway?
Medrash.
Medrash, what are you? It's going to be all right. See, we scared off werewolves. We will be fine. It's good.
Anybody want water? I'm good. Still got mine.
Jay, would you grab me that other beer?
Is there those snacky foods somewhere? Are they still around?
Snacky.
Box.
Snaggle box over there.
Did your kids find the Starburst?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, good.
Starburst.
It's okay if you did.
Thank you.
Brett, we got lots of juices.
Oh no.
There's some.
I've been trying to behave for the last month, so yeah.
Hey, those
I
are
have fizzy
those
waters.
Those are fizzy waters. They're
That's what I've been drinking. I gave up beer in December.
Vagina water.
Vagina water. What did we used to call it? What was that one, Brian?
I don't remember what it was.
LaCroix. That's right. So anyways, the information that you gathered just in their little bit of banter, you were maybe mostly able to translate it just because you're in Fey form, but they were kind of just barking back and forth about what this Kirill, who must be their leader, would say, but evidently there's some second. This Zulika is evidently the controversy in the pack. So, anyways, that's drawn up from them. You get back on the. Oh, come on.
I'm gonna still make an attempt to try to follow them in gaseous form, and see if I can still hear them at least.
Okay.
Because I suspect at some point they're gonna slow down and stop.
Is that somebody behind me? Oh, is that you?
Yeah. That was the
Yeah,
gaseous
cat all of a
form.
sudden.
No, I'm losing my stereoscopic hearing. So,
I'll make some attempt to see if I can follow, because I suspect at some point they'll slow down, and I still might be able to hear them and follow, and then catch up to them.
okay.
And the leader, you know, he was burning, so
Yeah.
he might
Took some damage and
little
got
burnt hair smell, you know.
got the fright.
I'm not sure you can smell in gaseous form though.
Oh, that's true.
I rolled a 20.
You should have looked.
So they seem to have stopped a little further out, and for the three to catch up, and then they begin sprinting off again. What did you have in mind?
I just want to follow them, like see if they have a lair of some sort.
They had. You don't really know your directions very well out here.
Don't get lost in the woods.
Don't get lost. I'm so screwed.
Again.
Yeah. You come back and you know what's going to happen? Everybody's going to be dead.
But you will have
He'll still survive.
We gotta go find Amanda. She's like a piece of small fog in a huge fog land.
Are you the only one that's survived so far since the beginning?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I seem to remember you having like a Volkswagen Beetle or something like that.
Yeah.
They go north around Lake Baratok and head west. You lose them somewhere out there.
So am I still following them?
No, you lose. They lose you at some point.
We know that they're north somewhere though, probably.
What you did see on
sense,
the
like
on the
wilderness.
edge of Lake Baratok, you could see them darting in and out, checking across the lake, and then notice you because everything's foggy out here.
Yeah, just the
And
fog
then they
following.
kind of headed west, further west. You know that running it. You got some left in there?
Yeah,
That one?
there's a bunch.
But only the cherry ones. Because those are the disgusting ones.
Actually, like
They're all made out of petroleum products, aren't they? Isn't that the run?
it's all glue for your stomach.
Yep.
Yeah, but one tastes like cough medicine, the others taste delicious.
So Meridash begins humming
It
a
tastes like cough medicine.
Vistani
Cherry.
tune.
That one's the cherry red.
Yeah. Typically.
Meridash begins humming a Vistani tune
He does?
in a very feminine voice.
What you know the song how?
Calixto's over there like,
I don't know. He's 3 sheets to the wind. Just tipsy drunk.
That doesn't faze me at all. He was hiding under the wagon. I assume.
Yeah.
who's the spiritual leader who's going to take the two drivers of the wagon and pry them out from underneath the floorboards of the wagon?
I will lift the wagon.
No. I say you're gonna go.
Well, I'll
I got a 26 to lift the wagon.
I'll go over
They
to
start to roll towards the front.
I'll go over to them and I'll pat their shoulders.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's probably not very comfortable.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
From
on.
an effeminate lizard. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Look at your acid breath.
20.
They're totally like. I think we should do what the gentleman says. I think we're all right into the front. Back up the wagon over the top of you.
A minute ago, you were, eating a dead boy, and now you're all Miss Gentile. What the hell? What up with that?
She saw that there was actually blood and combat in the world and realized she has no testicles.
People change.
And decided that she should become a seamstress and that we'll leave her in Milwaukee.
Well, speaking of, you probably want to figure out what that profession is. Make a roll somewhere. I guess the player's handbook.
Very well.
You want to look for something.
Shall we continue?
All right,
on?
we'll continue. Does anybody want to ride this horse?
Do you guys want to leave Misty behind? Misty may train her?
No, we'll tie Misty to the back of the wagon. So.
No, Misty.
Oh.
You're going to have to cork Misty.
I can end it well.
You didn't mix it with any other potions, did you? We're using the
Is he
potion
able to find
mixability
his way
rolls.
back?
Let's find out. Go ahead and roll your survival and need a DC 10.
I have questions here.
Yes.
Sticky pages. I was not the last person to use that. And on Dave's side of the table. Oh, very attractive female paladin. Huh.
I wasn't the last one to use that book.